Live with your host, Dale Robertson.
Stories of the Old West, stories of hardships and adventure, of dreams and of courage. Stories of the American pioneer are all a part of our past, of our heritage. Border country between nations is always an area of trouble, and nowhere was the truth more evident than along the border between the United States and the newly formed Republic of Texas. Outlaws of every type infested that border. Some were the worst and most violent criminals to walk on the face of the earth. Others were simply frontiersmen, proud and independent rebels who hated civilization and law in any form. It was these men who caused sheriffs on both sides of the border their worst headaches. Now, just before the annexation of Texas by the United States, one of the most colorful of these outlaws lived on the northern end of the border. He was an unrepentant old sinner who worked out his own solution to the problems of border law. His name was Stapleton. The sheriffs knew him as Old Stape.
Come on. Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Joe. Do you see what I see?
Old Stape.
Yeah. We'll get that old buzzard this time. Come on.
Man, he's clumsier than a day old cub backing down a sycamore.
You ought to have better sense. You know you can't catch old Stape in the woods.
Yeah, I guess I ought to. I've tried it often enough. I don't know. Seeing him so close up, I guess I just lost my head.
You're lucky he didn't blow it off.
Oh, old Stape don't shoot law officers. He just makes jackasses out of them. At least we got Major Hatherton's prize hog back.
Yeah. Trouble is, I'm a United States sheriff, and we're in Texas by a couple of miles. I got no authority to reclaim stolen property in Texas.
Stolen? Who said it was stolen? No reason we can't cooperate returning strayed stock.
Strayed?
Sure. I found that hog wandering along, returned him to you. There's no crime involved.
Yeah, but old Stape...
Oh, he can't make any protest. He wouldn't dare. I got 11 warrants to arrest him on sight as it is.
Yeah, maybe so. But he's gonna be awful sore at us for taking his loot. He went to a lot of effort swiping that hog. I better get him back to the major. He's been raising... He's gone.
I thought you tied him up.
I did. He must have pulled loose. Stape.
Stape.
He was a wicked sinner, Stape. Stealing a prize hog. Wicked. Wicked.
Oh, stop nagging, Weasel. Atherton's rich. He's got plenty of hogs.
That is not the point. Stealing is a sin, Stape. You stole that hog twice.
Well, I had to. Them sheriffs was taking it back to Atherton. Come on now, relax, Weasel. Here, have a drink for that cold.
Yeah, maybe just a little nip for medicinal purposes. You know I don't approve of demon rum.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh. Thanks. Stape, I saw that Sheriff Webb in town, him and that Louisiana sheriff, Joe Dickens. Oh, they was mad enough to bite themselves.
Was they now?
Oh, they was cussing you up and down. Terriblest language I ever did hear. Stape, you oughtn't to run off them horses like that. Walking's mighty hard on men in riding boots.
Well, they made me mad.
Not as mad as you made them. And he's out to get you this time, Stape. And I'm worried.
Well, you don't need to be. That's why I had that surveyor fella help me get this cabin located square on the borderline. That door opens in Texas, and the other one opens in the United States. So no matter which one of them sheriffs shows up, all I gotta do is step out the other door, and they can't arrest me.
I know. And it's always worked slick as a whistle. And I know they can't trap you outside, but still.
You worry too much, Weasel. How about that cold?
What cold? Oh. Deep.
I sure am glad you ain't a drinking man.
Willpower, Stape. Willpower's the only thing that defeats demon rum.
Is that what it is?
And I guess I'd better get going or Petunia's likely to be worried. I just stopped by to warn you to be careful, Stape. Some sheriffs are mean.
I'll be careful, Weasel.
Oh, and by the way, Petunia says thanks for the hog meat. She's gonna roast some Sunday. If you want to drop by.
Petunia, you're the best cook in the Republic of Texas.
You can save the sweet talk, you thieving old bush runner. I don't know why Egbert thinks you're still worth trying to save.
Now, Petunia?
And you get him started on that woodpile out back. Now, you hear me?
How come she's so sore at me?
Don't you pay no attention to her, Stape. She got some silly notion you sent me home drunk the other day. Neither hates the stuff.
You tell her you had a cold?
She didn't believe me.
Egbert?
We better get on that woodpile. We don't want her really riled up.
No, that's one kind of trouble I can do without.
You chop, I'll saw.
All right.
Folks in town is all talking about the states annexing Texas. Pretty excited about it, too.
Yeah, just talk never happened.
Might be a good thing, Stape.
You crazy? We just fought a war to get free.
Yeah, but the United States
There's another government. And more government means more rules and laws, and we got too many of them already.
All right, cool down. Like you say, it's probably just talk.
Well, I don't like no talk about annexation.
All right. Hear that Webb's been prowling around down near your place.
Yeah, seen him a time or two. Reckon he still might fussed at me.
You can lay odds on that, him and Joe Dickens both. I hear they've been meeting at the crossing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Albie seen them head to head making medicine. And your name was here 2-3 times, too.
You know something, Weasel? I'm getting a bad hunch.
Really? About what?
About them two sheriffs. They both know about my cabin being on the borderline. That works fine against either one of them. But if they get together...
That's right. That's right, Stape. They should both come at you at once. They could nail you no matter which way you jump, see?
I reckon the only thing to do is fix it so I don't have to jump at all.
Yeah. Huh?
You still got that bucket of whitewash?
Yeah?
Get it for me, will you?
Sure.
And a brush.
Here you go. What you gonna do with it?
No time for questions. I got a job to do.
What kind of job? Can I help?
You see when I'm done. Sold a couple of sheriffs we both know.
What about the wood?
Tell Petunia I'll finish chopping later.
Egbert, I don't hear no chopping.
I can't wait around any longer for him to show, Neil. Our town council's having a meeting tonight. I gotta be there.
All right, we can do it tomorrow if you can make it.
I'll make it. I'm just as anxious to grab old Stape as you are. My feet are still sore.
Oh, yeah, mine too. But we'll get him this time if it takes us a week. We can't miss working together.
I hope not. I'm fed up with that old scoundrel thumbing his nose at the law in my county.
Our county. See you tomorrow, Joe.
You fellas come right ahead. I'm gonna have a real nice surprise for you.
Egbert! That lazy good-for-nothing!
Now, Petunia, he said he'd finish it later.
Yesterday, and he hadn't been back since.
But Stape was in trouble. He had to go.
To do what?
Well, I don't know what it was, but it was important.
Important.
Well, it was. I could finish this kindling for you myself.
You'll do no such thing. Now, he said he'd chop this wood, and he'll do it if he knows what's good for him.
But he may...
You butt me no butts, Egbert. Now, you go right now and fetch that shiftless rascal. You hear me?
Yes'm. Whatever you say, dear.
And Egbert,
Yes'm.
don't catch any colds.
No, ma'am.
Well?
Yeah, he's there.
That's a relief.
It's hard to believe we're finally gonna lay old Stape by the heels at last.
Yeah. All right, let's move in cautiously.
We're going on your signal.
Right.
We got you, Stape.
You're under arrest.
You two is the noisiest critters. Sounded like a couple of bull elephants sneaking up on the cabin.
Never mind that. You're under arrest.
You fellers ain't noticed my new decorating.
What the devil's that supposed to mean?
You got brains, why don't you use them?
Now look here, Stape. We both got warrants for you.
Well, sure you have. It's real simple. If you look close, you'll likely see that half of me is in the United States. But the other half of me is in the Republic of Texas.
But that don't...
Oh, hush. Now, you, Joe. I reckon you got the right to arrest the part that's in the United States, but you got no authority to arrest the part that's in Texas.
That's crazy. You can't be in two countries at the same time.
Well, I am, and you can see it. Same goes for you, Webb, only in reverse. It's your move, fellers.
He ain't right, is he, Joe? I mean, he can't get away with a stunt like this.
Oh, I don't know.
But that's loony. I ain't gonna stand for it.
Have a seat.
Blast it, Joe. If you arrest your half and I arrest my half, then we could...
Then you could both get yourselves into a whole mess of legal trouble.
Now, you shut up.
Just trying to help.
You know something, Neil? I think he's got us. It's obvious we both can't arrest him.
But one of us has got to...
You know how delicate relations are between Texas and the U.S. right now. What with annexation so close and everything? Now, me, I'm not about to do anything that's going to cause it to blow up. And if you value that star, you won't either.
Yeah, but if nobody found out... I suppose you'd make a big squawk about it.
I'm the biggest squawker you ever saw. They'd hear me clear to Austin and Washington.
Blast it, Joe. He can't stay in that bunk forever. All we got to do is wait him out. The minute he makes a move, grab him.
Well, help yourselves, fellas. Gonna be a long, hungry wait.
For you, too.
Not me. I got plenty of grub and water right under my bunk here. I'm prepared for all emergencies.
Joe, for the first time in my life, I know what it's like to want to commit a murder.
Let's get out of here while I can still remember I'm a sheriff.
This ain't the end of the game, Stape. Annexation's coming.
Stape, are you all right? I seen it. What's all that?
Come on, Weasel, sit down and I'll tell you all about it. That's it. Here you are. Take her down, little fishy.
Don't shoot, Stape, it's me! Whoa, baby. Whoa. Thank goodness I found you, Stape. I've been looking all over.
What's up, Weasel?
Word just come in. Annexation.
Official?
Texas is now part of the United States.
Reckon that does it for me.
What you gonna do, Stape?
I don't know, Weasel. But I'm gonna do something. Give these to Petunie. I cleaned them already. Tell her she won't need to save any for me.
But Stape,
You've been a good friend, Weasel. Better than I deserve.
good luck, Stape. I may starve to death.
Give it up, Stape. You can't get us both, and you know it.
Maybe not. But I'll put a hole through the first one that moves.
Now, don't be a fool. The charges against you are all minor. If you shoot one of us, you'll swing for murder.
He's talking sense. We're annexed. This line don't mean a thing. We're one country now.
I told you once you may annex Texas, but you ain't annexed me.
Oh, for the love
You
of...
move fast like that makes me kind of nervous. Wouldn't do it no more.
All right, Stape, if you want a war.
No, wait, Neil. I got an idea. There's no cause for a lot of bloodshed. Now, the main thing we want is to get rid of old Stape, right?
Right?
And you're all packed up, Stape. You game for a contest?
A witch?
Well, the river's just a quarter of a mile north of here. Cross it and you'll be safe in the territory.
So?
So, feet are better than guns. We race you for it. You win, you're free. We win, you surrender. Peaceable.
I don't know. That's a long run. You fellas is younger than me. I reckon it's a deal.
All right with you, Neil?
All right, I'll go along.
Now, there's just one thing, Stape. You make it. You don't ever come back. I want your word on that.
You got it. You got too many laws around here anyway.
All right, Stape. I tell you what. You're carrying a pack and everything. We'll give you a count of 10 start.
Well, you can start counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I gotcha! Hooray! I ain't annexed! You hear me? I ain't annexed!
I thought you could beat him, Neil.
Yeah, I had him beat until he pulled that dodge on me. Blast him, he even runs crooked.
Well, anyway, we're rid of him. But you know something funny, Neil? I think I'm gonna miss that old devil. Life's gonna be mighty dull around here. Without old Stape.
Men such as Old Stape were the inspirations for legends that grew out of the American West. Wild, independent, and a headache to sheriffs. They were a hardy and special breed. They seldom fitted into a law-abiding society, but it was their courage and daring that opened the first doors to our western expansion, an expansion that was to span a continent between two oceans. Be with us again next week for another exciting story from the American past. brought all manner of men to the Kern River region of California in the early 1860s. They often came with their women and children and little or no knowledge of mining. Most of them were the losers from somewhere back east. Some of them lost even more when they arrived. At first glance, those who survived appeared to be a rough, greedy, avaricious lot. But because they had often been the underdog, they could be equally generous to others who were down on their luck. This is one such story, and we call it the Tenderfoot.
Elizabeth, everything's going to be just fine. You'll see. We'll find you, Dolly.
Are they drowned, Billy Earl? Ma said we ought to look for a safer place to cross. But Pa, he was always in a hurry.
Are you ever coming back? Ever, Billy Earl?
No. No, they ain't coming back, Mary Elizabeth. You got me to take care of you. And Jerry Ray, too. We'll be all right. We'll try and light a fire.
What are we gonna do? Everything's gone. Everything.
We're going to Whiskey Flats. That's where Pa was headed, and that's where we're headed.
I'm hungry.
I know you're hungry. We're all hungry. We're gonna have to do a little more walking before we eat. Pa said once you're across the river, it's only a hoot and holler to Whiskey Flats.
Well, what are we gonna do when we get there?
We're gonna find gold, that's what. Strike it rich, like Pa said.
Well, how are you gonna find it?
I don't rightly know, but we'll learn just like everybody else.
You don't know which way to Whiskey Flat, and you don't know how to find gold. I ain't going.
I reckon I'm the head of this family now, and I say we're moving on. Okay, suit yourself. You can sit there till the cows come home. That's fine with me. Come on, Mary Elizabeth.
Hold your horses, I'm coming. Golly, can't I even rest a spell? You boys ready for a little grub?
Yes, Miss Jenny. I'm as empty as a church on Monday morning.
Nope. I ain't quitting this time till I get that hole clean.
Suits me. I can play better poker on an empty stomach than you can with a gut full.
How I ever got talked into filing a claim with a ringtail baboon like you, I'll never know.
If some folk didn't try to cheat, this game had been over a week ago.
Now, look who's calling the kettle black. You can't cheat no honest man.
Why are you in such a fizz? The water won't be low enough to do any gold panning for a day or so anyway.
Miss Jenny, you just keep this here glass filled while me and this here partner of mine finish this here game and this here partnership.
Seems to me if you kept the glass empty, you'd finish the game quicker.
Ain't that the truth? Every time I have to let you sleep it off, it just means that much longer before I get my claim back.
Your claim? Oh, well, not yet, it ain't.
Just shut up and deal the cards.
You stay there while I look around. Hello? Anybody home?
Can we stay? Is this somebody's claim?
I'm hungry.
Hey, look what I found. This place looks abandoned. Remember that prospector we had supper with out on the trail?
Uh-huh, Mr. Josiah Hobbs. He gave me a real gold nugget. I lost it, though, when we was crossing the river.
He told Pa that anyone could move in on a claim after a certain time.
How much time?
I don't rightly remember, but I reckon we can stay here a spell and see if anybody turns up.
You mean maybe this could be our claim?
Well, sure, I guess so, if nobody turns up.
I'm plumb tuckered out, Billy Earl.
Okay. Climb in. I'll fix your shoes.
I wish Mama and Papa was here.
I do too, honey pie. But they're not, and we're just gonna have to make do.
Will you take care of us now, Billy Earl?
Of course I will. Don't you worry.
Will you get me a new dolly sometime?
Sure thing. Just as soon as we find some gold.
What's this?
Looks like a pan for finding gold.
Yeah, I remember. Mr. Hobbs had one.
That's right, he did. Said panning for gold was just as easy as falling out of bed.
Yeah, and Pa said the only time he fell out of bed, he broke his leg.
Be dark soon. Guess we better try falling into bed. You and me, we're gonna find some gold tomorrow. Why wasn't I listening when Mr. Hobbs told Pa to use this?
Doggone his hide. You suppose he does that on purpose? Sure seems peculiar. Every time I'm just about to win, that ring-tailed baboon gets himself a snootful.
Take him to the back room, boys. A couple hours sleep will fix him up. What's the matter, Jake? Did I just grow another head?
No, ma'am. I got a proposition for you. A business proposition, you understand?
Can you fellows give us a hand? We just found two bodies washed ashore downstream a ways. Man and a woman.
Must have been some tenderfoot tried to cross the river.
I guess the wagon broke up. We found an old trunk and this.
There was a child, too?
Must have been, but we ain't found her yet. Come on, boys.
My little Nell had a doll like this.
I didn't know you was a mother.
Probably lots of things about me you don't know. Now, what about that proposition?
Did you find some?
Did you strike it rich yet?
Sure, it's taking you a long time to find any.
Well, I've been out here most all day, and
Sure ain't gonna get rich very quick that way.
I'm doing the best I know how. I'm sorry, honey pie. I didn't mean to make you cry.
I want to go home.
Me too.
We can't go home. Ohio's too far away, and besides, there ain't nothing back there for us now.
At least we know how to farm. We don't know nothing about finding gold. It's just too hard for us, Billy Earl, without Pa and Ma.
Jerry Ray, I'm sorry. Real sorry. You ain't got no more time to be a little kid. You ain't half growed, but you're gonna have to start acting like you was full growed. Pa's gone, so that leaves me and you to take care of Mary Elizabeth. Nobody said it was gonna be easy, but whatever we need to learn, we'll learn. You understand? Now, first thing in the morning, I'm gonna go try and get some help for us. I'm gonna leave you here and watch Mary Elizabeth. Do you think you're man enough to do that?
Yes, I can do that, Billy Earl. I'll take real good care of her.
Good. Now come on and help me. You start a fire. Even if that old creek didn't give us no gold, maybe it'll give a catfish for supper.
Jenny, I always thought you run an honest establishment here.
I try to seldom.
If I didn't know better, I'd say this here whiskey's water.
Same whiskey as always, Seldom.
If I thought you was...
Quit complaining and play cards. You're just sore 'cause I'm winning.
Well, my luck's bound to change. I'm gonna win this hand.
Give me a whiskey, Miss Jenny.
Ever find the little girl's body patch?
No, ma'am, we didn't. We salvaged some more of the things, though. Cooking pots, a quilt or two.
Sure is too bad.
That river's always bad this early in the spring.
Sometimes I hate this country. It takes and takes and don't give much in return.
If I didn't trust you, Miss Jenny, I'd say you and Jake was conspiring to keep me sober. Now, you know I can't play decent poker if I'm sober.
Don't mind him, Miss Jenny. Honest folks don't accuse everybody else of cheating.
How many?
2.
Dealer takes 1.
That does it. Boys, Miss Jenny, I'm going out to my diggings.
Take him to the back room again, boys.
Jake, don't forget our deal. I did my part.
You sure did, Miss Jenny. And old Jake's just as good as his word. You owe now 1/4 of the claim. But I think you better be a silent partner. Leastwise, as long as Seldom's around.
Hold your breath and count to 10.
Dog pick the seed, pick the pear, pick...
Who's that?
But the backy worm, a June bug, a horse, why...
Let's hide.
Well, I'll be hanged. I bet I walked in on some little-delivered ringtail baboon trying to jump my claim. Wherever you are, you yellow-bellied claim jumper, come on out and get what you got coming.
You leave my sister alone, you hear? See, no claim jumper. If anybody's a claim jumper, it's me. I'm in blame. I'm in charge.
Hold it, kid! I ain't gonna hurt her or you. Now that's better. What are you young'uns doing on my claim? Well, come on now. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Where's your folks? You got folks, ain't you? Don't beller, little girl. I told you I wasn't gonna hurt you.
You leave my sister alone.
Talk after all. Your sister, huh? Well, who are you? What's your name? Well, I guess I just got to take you down to Miss Jenny. She knows more about young'uns than I do. Come on. I said, come on!
Ray! Mary Elizabeth? Just me. Come on out. Mary Elizabeth? Jerry Ray! Where are you? It's me, Billy Earl. You answer me here. Now quit playing games, will you? No. Please, no.
We're all your friends here, honey. But we can't help you if you won't tell us who you are.
I told you, they just won't talk.
Hush, Jake. You're scaring these kids half to death. Don't pay him no mind. His bark is worse than his bite. I'll bet you all are hungry. How about if Miss Jenny fixes you some supper, hmm?
Look here. I'll give you this doll if you'll just tell it.
My dolly. You found her. She didn't get drowned.
Jake, I'll teach you to try and cheat me when I'm... Now, what in tarnation? Get up here. That no good Jake send you here?
Jake,
Tried to sell my claim to you, did he? Well, let me tell you something, boy. It ain't his to sell.
No, sir. Nobody sold me a...
Claim jumper, huh? Hey, well, let me tell you what happens to claim jumpers. We throw a rope over the highest tree and string them up, that's what. Well, after a proper trial, of course.
But I thought your claim was abandoned.
Abandoned? Man wouldn't run off and leave his tools in his bedroll.
But...
Oh, what's about it, boy? Come on, we're going back to Whiskey Flat. We'll show you what happens to claim jumpers.
Thanks, Jake. I got them bedded down. I don't think they'll sleep much, though.
Poor little orphans.
They're worried something fierce about their brother.
We'll get up a search party come morning. We'll find him.
All right, gather around, boys. We're going to have ourselves one of them there kangaroo court sessions.
What do you got there, Sullivan?
Well, what did he do?
Jump my claim, that's what.
Now, you listen here,
you hush up, boy. You get your turn.
What do you mean, your claim?
I'm telling you,
I did. Hush up.
Let him talk, Seldom.
What do you mean, your claim? I want it fair and square. Ask Miss Jenny.
Fair and square. Now, is it fair and square to take advantage of a man when he's feeling poorly? I'll leave it up to you. That fair?
Did this scoundrel try to jump my claim while I was out trying to save poor orphans?
Poor little orphans. Was there a boy about 12? And a girl?
found you.
I took care of her good, Billy Earl, honest. But he made us come here. But I wouldn't let him hurt Mary Elizabeth.
I told you I wasn't going to hurt her.
Is this your brother, honey?
Well, he may be her brother, but he's still a claim jumper.
Oh, put that gun down, you old fool, before you hurt someone.
But until someone tells me what's going on around here.
So you see, you can't string him up. He's a tenderfoot. Didn't know any better.
We got to figure out how we can help him now.
I'll do my part. I'll give him all the gold I can pan in a day. Now, who'll match that?
I'll do it. I'll match it, and I can pan more than you.
Young fella, I'll teach you how to pan for gold.
You'll teach him? Well, I forgot more about mining than you'll ever know. I'll teach him. Now, come on. That ain't no way. Now, send it down. Swizzle it the other way. The other way. Don't follow him. He don't know nothing about gold flushing. Look at that. Come on, now, give it here. I'll show the boy how to do it. Yeah, there. Well, here you are, boy. But old Seldom just as good as his word. Why, sure.
Just never knowed how kind people could be.
You know, there's something else these young'uns need. Boys, ladies, I'm getting a little tired of these parts. Heard there's a big strike up near Calico.
Oh, get to the point, Seldom.
The point is, I'm going to skedaddle out of here. I'm going to give these young'uns a new start. My claim.
Your claim? Why, you old horse thief. I won that there claim fair and honest.
Honest? How could it be honest when I was taking myself a snooze?
Snooze nothing. I even got Miss Jenny to water your whiskey.
Well, I suspicioned as much. Only Miss Jenny, I never thought
Now,
you'd do...
he beat you fair and square, watered whiskey or no. Besides, you can't cheat an honest man. So what do you say, boys? Let's all give him the claim, huh?
And so, the good people of Whiskey Flat gave the foster children a new start in life. The records don't tell us what became of Seldom Sam and Jake, but one thing we know, their acts of kindness bred others. And out of this, a new society was begun. A frontier conquered on such inauspicious beginnings, the West was built. We hope you'll join us next week for another exciting drama from our American past. Hi there, and welcome to Death Valley Days. During the years 1861 to 1865, the war between the states virtually stripped westward moving settlers of United States Army protection. With the armies fighting elsewhere, the wagon trains heading west had to fend for themselves. It wasn't long before passing unscathed through the Indian nations became largely a matter of luck, a prayer, or even a miraculous combination of both. To Jason Tugwell, his wife Ellie, and their daughter Mary. Survival depended upon this miraculous combination, plus two very unusual ingredients, biscuits and Billy the Kid.
Jason?
Yes. Has the fever broken?
No, no change. We'll have to force it. I'll need more blanket.
Mommy!
Go, Jason. See Mr. Bascom.
Right. Now, don't you worry, little Billy. Your mistress is going to be all right. She just has to be.
Well, how's your daughter?
She's no better, Mr. Bascom. My wife says we'll have to break the fever, so we'll need some more blankets.
Blankets? I guess I can help you. Charlie! Bring some blankets from the supply wagon.
Thank you, Mr. Bascom. I'll lend a hand.
Oh, just a minute. I'd like a word with you.
Well, can it wait?
What do you figure's wrong with your daughter?
Well, bad water is my guess. Plus the trip. It's been long and hard.
Now, me and the boys, we figure it's smallpox.
Smallpox? Well, that's not funny, Bascom.
Wasn't meant to be. Like I said, me and the boys were talking. We've decided we don't want you with this train.
You don't want it? Well, now, what do you suggest? We travel 200 miles across Indian country alone?
That's no concern of mine. You can go on back or on to Salt Lake. It's your choice.
Well, what kind of a choice is that? Either way, we'd be scalped within a day. Now, you look. I paid you $100 to take us through to Salt Lake, and by heaven, that's what you're going to do.
We didn't figure on smallpox. Here's your blankets.
Thank you, Mr. Bascom. I'll return these in the morning.
Keep them. We just burn them anyway.
Mommy, I'm awful hot.
I know, honey. It's the fever. It'll be gone by morning. I'm sure of it.
Can I play with Billy then?
Yes, I promise.
Does he miss me?
He certainly does. He asks for you every day. He says, when can Mary come out and play with me again?
Mommy, Billy's a goat. Goats can't talk.
Well, here we are. You feeling a little better, honey?
Mommy says I may play with Billy tomorrow.
Oh, she said that, did she?
I said you may see Billy if you're feeling better.
I'm going to be better, Daddy.
Of course you are, sweetheart. When you're through here, come on outside for a moment.
Is something wrong? Try and sleep now, and I'll be right back. What is it, Jason? What's wrong?
Baskin wants us to leave the train.
Oh, Jason, he can't. We couldn't last a day alone.
He says Mary has smallpox.
Smallpox?
It's an excuse, I think. There's been Indian smoke all week long. He figures we're just slowing down the train.
But to just leave us. It's murder. Surely he realizes that.
Well, he may be bluffing. But just in case, one of us better stay awake all night.
We should have waited for others like ourselves instead of paying that traitor to take us through.
It's too late to look back now. Shall I take the first watch?
No, I'll watch after Mary for a while. You get some sleep.
Okay. But if you hear anything, anything at all, you wake me. My rifle's gone. Ellie! Ellie!
Oh, Jason, I'm so sorry I fell asleep. Our savings.
It's gone. And my rifle. I can understand taking money, but stealing a man's rifle in this country, that's murder.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. I truly don't know.
Well, we're not just going to wait here.
No, we'll go on to Salt Lake, but... Well, first we better have some breakfast. I'll look in on Mary. You feel like a little breakfast this morning, honey?
Jason! Jason! I didn't see them. They were just here.
Go of her! Jehovah! Yours?
That's my daughter's.
Child? Where is child? No. You know, ma?
No, don't.
No. Enough. Where are guns?
We have none.
No guns?
No.
Child is sick. White one is medicine for girl?
No, it's a pet, nothing more.
The white one has gold eyes. Is not medicine for white man? What is?
A biscuit. Biscuit.
Biscuit. Good.
That's right. Like bread.
Bread. You make.
Yes.
Goya, Goya. Low nickel take. We go. Tell Chief Running Bear of animal with gold eyes and biscuit. No gun?
No gun.
Oh, Jason, it's a miracle.
Maybe two miracles.
What two?
Well, honey, you're one of them. And he's the other.
Thank you, Billy.
Well, you see to Mary and I'll load up. And Ellie, you pray like you've never prayed before. Come on. Come on, Snap. she any better?
I can't do any more. Jason, she may die.
Well, he don't say that. God didn't spare us just to take Mary.
Spared us or reprieved us. Jason, look.
Bascom.
Oh, my God.
Oh now. Oh. That's less than 24 hours.
When I was a little girl Mary's age, I saw a boy pulling the wings off a moth. And I tried to stop him, but I couldn't. And now I know how that moth felt while he waited, just waited to die.
Ellie, we're not going to die. Now, come on, pull yourself together.
There's a girl with them.
All right, now, they wouldn't take a girl on a war party, honey.
I bring Chief. Chief, see, gold-eyed one. Eat biscuits. You make.
It'll take time, and we've got to get to Salt Lake.
Our daughter is very ill.
Squaw will take care of little one.
Now, wait a moment.
I'll go back with her.
No. You make biscuits. You. You bring gold-eyed one.
Mommy. Mommy, now can I play as Billy?
Her fever's gone.
Oh, thank God.
But how? Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're feeling better now, huh, sweetheart?
All better.
Try and get some sleep.
Then can I play as Billy?
Yes. These can't be the same Indians.
They're the same ones, all right.
You're wrong.
Am I? Ellie, do you see the shirt that chief is wearing? That's Bascom's shirt. And that's my rifle.
It's no use. I can't get Mr. Bascom out of my mind.
It's a terrible thing, even for Bascom. But it's a weak past. Now, dwelling on it won't help.
It could so easily have been us.
Yes, but it wasn't. And baking biscuits is a small enough price to pay for our lives.
I swear, I've never in my life seen people eat so much.
Well, Salt Lake's not far off. We'll soon be safe.
Are we gonna live there?
In Salt Lake? No, sweetheart. We're going on to California.
Lord willing.
Ellie.
Mary, get inside.
Now what?
Jason, listen.
And we were riding right into that.
A wagon train?
I don't know.
Oh, those poor people.
Well, one thing's for sure, though.
What's that?
They plan on letting us through. As long as the biscuits hold out, anyway. Come on, snip. Well, it's over. They fired the wagon.
It's a nightmare. How horrible.
Is Mary all right?
Yes, she's fine. I thank heaven she's too young to understand what's going on.
Well, you'll be telling her about it someday, don't you worry.
Jason. He must be from that wagon train.
Leave him be, Ellie.
He's wounded. He needs help.
Ellie, if they find him with us, they'll kill all of us. Now just leave him be.
Leave him die so we can live? Have you forgotten so soon, Jason? That's what Mr. Bascom did to us.
No, now this is different. I'm not thinking of myself.
You said someday I'd tell Mary about this trip, how we survived when no others could. When she was old enough to understand, you said. Jason, how old does she have to be to understand leaving a man to die?
All right, come on, we'll carry him.
He's lost a lot of blood.
Well, I'd judge us to be in Salt Lake by around noon tomorrow. Do you think you'll make it?
I think so. But there's something else.
Oh, what?
We're out of flour.
We can't be. Now, look again.
It's no use. I've tried to stretch it out, but they eat so much.
Well, they won't believe us. They'll search the wagon and find him.
Well, maybe we'll make it to Salt Lake.
Maybe. But it's going to be a long 24 hours. Keep Mary inside. Hide our friend.
What are we going to do? I can't bake without flour.
I'll bluff it. I'll try for one of their rifles.
Biscuits. Well, it takes time. I have to set up the oven and heat it and make dough. It takes time.
Yeah, well.
Stay inside no matter what happens. Chair. You, go on. Biscuits. Coming up.
Go away, please. We're out of flour. Can't you understand? Please, there's nothing here. Jason! Oh, Jason! Oh, Jason.
Oh!
Well, appears we got here just in time. Name's Young, Brigham Young.
Tugwell, sir, but how did you know about it?
There isn't a white man or an Indian between here and Sacramento that doesn't know about you.
I don't understand.
Well, you see, we read Indian smoke, too. And I'd take kindly to one of your biscuits, Mrs. Tugwell.
I'm out of flour.
Mr. Young, you didn't come all the way out here for biscuits.
No, I didn't. The Indians make mention of a gold-eyed white goat.
Billy?
I'd like to buy him. I'll pay you well.
Mr. Young, please don't think we're not appreciative, because of course we are, but you mean to tell me you rode all the way out here just to buy a goat?
Not a goat, a billy.
That doesn't make sense.
A lot of things don't make sense, Mr. Tugwell. Your wagon is the first one to make it through in 3 months. You have one thing my people need and don't have.
Oh?
A billy to increase the herd and guarantee our children enough milk for the winter. Now, does that make sense?
Your men are back.
The Indians won't bother you anymore, ma'am. We'll accompany you to Salt Lake.
Well, I'll admit, Mr. Young, it does seem quite a coincidence.
A coincidence, Mr. Tugwell? Or something else? Tugwell?
Mr. Young.
Ma'am, I just left the man you saved. He'll be all right.
Good.
Well, I see you baked some more of those famous biscuits.
Thanks to the flour you sent, yes.
You will join us, won't you?
I certainly will.
Let me take your horse.
I see now why the Indians promised a safe passage to California.
Thank you.
Mr. Young, will Billy have lots of children to play with?
Indeed he will, honey. And we'll get Billy Jr. on the first wagon to Sacramento.
Billy Jr.? I hope he comes real soon.
Oh, look.
You better get used to it, Ellie. You've done more with your cooking than the rest of us could with guns. You brought peace. No matter for how long or for what reason, it's still peace. And you did it.
I'll fire up the oven.
When Jason Tugwell and his family left Salt Lake City for the long journey to California, they were welcomed by every Indian village they passed along the way. Brother Young kept his promise to Mary. The following spring, Billy the Kid Jr. was delivered to the Tugwells' new home in Sacramento. Be with us again next week for another exciting story of the Old West. One of the most controversial figures in the American West was Orrin Porter Rockwell. When he died, his friends eulogized him as a great pioneer and a devout churchman. Others called him a killer. Some even claimed he was a saint, could not be killed by bullets, because he was the son of thunder.
He's dead. Hit his heart. Dead center. You got a life?
got a wife and 3 kids.
You never should have accused me of cheating. When I play poker, I like it friendly.
You're pretty fast with a gun.
You ain't never gonna see faster.
I seen faster. Not here in California, up in Utah, in the land of Zion. Was passing through there once. Saw this fellow take a gunslinger faster than the eye can blink. The Destroying Angel, they call him. Brigham Young's right hand. Yes, sir, he's fast, all right.
Sometimes man can get lucky.
Maybe, but not this one. They say he's killed over 100 men.
100? Ain't no man put that many in pine boxes.
This one has. Everybody in Utah knows about him. Some call him saint, some say he's a hard, cold-blooded killer. Curious thing about him, story goes he can't be killed by a bullet, that he's invincible.
Ain't no man can't be killed by a bullet.
That gunslinger I saw him kill, he got a shot off, too. Saw the hole where the bullet hit. But the Destroying Angel, he just shook that big old coat he wore. The bullet dropped right down, fell to the ground. Wasn't a scratch on him.
You sure must have been liquored up.
I don't drink, mister, never have. I'm telling you just what I saw. That man you just gunned down, he was just a plain old dirt farmer, not much with a gun. But the Avenging Angel, the man who can take him would really have something to jaw about.
I always wanted to see Utah.
The one they call the Destroying Angel, he lives just outside of Salt Lake.
What's his name?
Porter Rockwell.
And he can't be killed by a bullet, huh?
So the story goes.
Rockwell. Porter Rockwell.
You were asked to leave 2 days ago. You've cheated my people and defiled one of our women. Now it's too late to let you go. The Lord waits his retribution. May the Lord have mercy on your black souls. Marianne needs some things, Jess.
Sure, Porter.
2 pounds of salt, some sugar, side of bacon.
Coming right up.
There was something else. Those 2 strangers. They came here more to provoke me than they did to appease their own evil pleasures. 3 like them in the last 6 months. One was only a boy of 19 years old. Why? Why did they seek me out?
Your name is known throughout every state west of St. Louis. You're a trophy to every budding gunslinger, a prize.
I did what had to be done. Brigham Young himself weighed me with that obligation. Is that not true, Jess?
Everyone in the land of Zion knows that, Brother Porter.
Yet still they come.
One of those 2 men got off a shot at you. Are you sure you're all right?
Not a scratch. See for yourself.
But I could have sworn.
Put this on my account, Jess.
Here there was another killing.
Some of our women devote more time to gossip than they do to their duties.
Heard there was 2 of them this time.
Brought the supplies.
You killed them both?
suppose.
You all right?
You can see for yourself, can't you, woman?
Forgot the rice.
Afternoon.
Sure is quiet country. Most of the time. Not all the hullabaloo like California. You got some jerky?
Just made it by a hair. I was just fixing the clothes.
Kind of early for you to be closing up shop, ain't it?
Had us a funeral this afternoon. Folks hereabout pay respect to the dead. Don't like to do business on a day of death.
Here tell Porter Rockwell dug them two into the ground.
With his own hand.
What happened?
They defied him. They'd still be alive if they'd had the sense to hightail it out of here. They made the grave mistake of trying to face down Brother Rockwell.
2 against 1 ain't bad odds.
Maybe 2 ain't enough. Maybe 3 ain't enough against Brother Rockwell, or 4. Not with guns, anyway.
Oh, I've heard that story about him. Supposed to be invincible, they say. Can't be killed by bullets.
Never seen him been touched by a bullet. For what it's worth, mister, I've known Orrin Porter Rockwell ever since he came to Utah, and I've seen him maybe in a dozen gunfights and never get a scratch. Just the way Joseph Smith prophesied.
You believe it?
So far, ain't seen nothing to make me believe otherwise.
You got $20.
Why?
Give it to me.
See this bullet?
$20 says I put one of these into Porter Rockwell before I leave your land of Zion. I'll be back for that money tacked up there after I've destroyed your destroying angel.
Oh, now. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Hey. Oh, boy. Oh, now. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, there. Oh, now. Oh, oh. There now. Easy, boy. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Pleased to see you, Jess.
Porter, I've got to talk to you.
Brother Damien's been having trouble with his new horse here. Threw him twice this week.
It's important.
Promise a good brother I gentle him down.
A stranger rode into town this afternoon.
The horse can't think, but he feels.
Looks like a hard case.
You gotta handle him firmly, but friendly-like.
He said he was going to kill you.
When will they stop coming? Stop trying.
He looks meaner than the others, more determined.
They're all mean and determined.
I could tell him you're not here. Left to go north someplace.
He'd just wait. If he didn't wait, he'd be back. That's how it is with men like that.
What are you going to do?
Pray. I don't think my prayers would be heard. Somehow, it seems to be written in the book that I'm ordained to rid the world of men like that. Where's he now?
I don't know. He left the store about half an hour ago, and I came right out to tell you.
Thank you kindly, Jess.
Anything I can do?
Nothing. Nothing anyone can do.
Well, what do you want? I've come to give you something every man cherishes.
Oh, what's that?
Your life.
You worried about your $20?
You can have it if you leave right now.
How come you're being so generous?
Any man's life is worth more than $20, even yours.
Oh, I see. Rockwell, he a friend of yours?
He's a friend to everyone in this land, to the church.
The church? A man who's supposed to have killed over 100 men?
I don't know how many he's had to kill. But I know that he's blazed trails for the church to move here, helped Brigham Young to settle the land of Zion, protected people with his own life.
And all those killings, what about them?
Only God can judge such things.
God send you here? Or Rockwell?
What's your name?
Emmett Cashman. Remember it. Everybody from Missouri to California will know it one day. Soon.
I wanted to know what to put on your tombstone. You're already dead. God have mercy on you.
It's there again. That look you get when you're fixing to kill.
Tend to your chores, woman.
I heard just before. You going after that stranger?
I've got no choice.
Let it begin now, Porter. A turning away from bloodshed to a gentle life.
I don't seek out violence. It finds me.
Are you sure? Are you really certain you don't look for a reason to kill?
Those two men yesterday. Now this one. They came to kill me.
So you killed them. Does that make you any better?
What should I do? Let them all come in here and try their hand at shoving me into the ground?
Joseph Smith said you could not be killed by bullets. If you believe that prophecy, what worries you?
Why, Why do you disquiet me like this? Vex me with questions meant to provoke.
Because there's no one else to do it. These last few years, all the killing, they've taken a hold of you. I could almost believe you actually pleasure yourself by killing.
You blaspheme me.
Blaspheme you? Only God can be blasphemed. Do you think you're a part of him?
We're all part of God.
Which part are you?
Well, I'm warning you, woman. You go too far.
The avenging angel, they call you. Yet the Lord said, vengeance is mine.
I protect my people, the brethren Brigham Young put under my obligation.
I've heard stories. Some say you killed just for the sake of killing.
Lies. Untruths. Spread by my enemies. But you, my own wife, can you believe such vicious lies?
I don't know what to believe anymore, Porter. All I know is you've changed. With each new killing, you become more of a stranger to me. I think even to yourself.
Has your female tongue had enough of its venomous exercise now?
Hold it right there, Rockwell.
I'll give you time for a prayer, a short one. You can't kill me.
Don't tell me even you believe them stories about yourself. I told you not to move. You got guts, I'll say that for you.
Go home, stranger.
When I'm finished.
Those who live by the sword
Don't
shall...
psalm sing me. Besides, what about you? You're supposed to have killed 100 men. Me, I've only tallied 9. You make 10.
You. The rest of the jackals like you. Where do you get the gall to seek me out? Or even dare to dream that you can kill me?
I don't buy all them stories about you, Rockwell. All that holy mumbo-jumbo about prophecies don't ruffle my feathers one bit. Even God couldn't protect himself against a .44 fired point blank into his gut.
You blaspheme. You defile his very name with your filthy tongue.
I'm gonna blow that prophecy and you full of holes.
I was there, up on the hill. I saw the whole thing. He could have shot you in the back, killed you.
No. You wouldn't have killed me.
Tell me, Brother Porter, do you believe in the prophecy of Joseph Smith that you can't be killed by a bullet? That God protects you? Yesterday, when one of those two men shot you and the bullet got lodged in your coat. Has it happened before?
There are 2 layers of wool on the outside. Thick lining of sheepskin on the inside. Maybe a bullet can't penetrate it.
Maybe? Then you're not sure yourself how it happened.
I don't know when it started. 2. Maybe 3 years ago. I felt something funny inside. Something cold, but strong like steel. And then suddenly I knew. They couldn't kill me. None of them.
Then you do believe in the prophecy.
I know I'm alive.
How else can you explain it?
How do we know what the Almighty has deigned for us? We cannot question what will be. Only what is, and what has been.
A great controversy still surrounds the legend of the avenging angel. He is still revered by some, disclaimed and despised by others. Did divine providence really protect him from bullets? Was Joseph Smith's prophecy true? Well, one fact is certain. Orrin Porter Rockwell, Mormon leader, pioneer, scout, and accused assassin, died of natural causes in Salt Lake City in 1878 at the age of 65. Back in the 1870s, in the Genesee Mountains of Colorado, you couldn't run down to the corner drugstore if you got your finger. There were no corners and no drugstores. In fact, the nearest medical man was 20 miles away in Denver. That's why a lot of folks came to appreciate the help of the lady doctor.
Thanks for dropping by, Doc. I appreciate that, but I don't think...
Open! Oh. You really shouldn't sleep out in this tent, Luke. That's probably how you caught that cold.
Well, I don't think there's enough yell in that wash to be worth building a cabin, Doc.
Well, you rest a couple of days. The gold will keep.
Yeah, but the rain won't. Doc, I gotta keep digging before that dry bed fills up.
I've told you, Luke. I'm not really a doctor.
You're the best we got in these parts, Miss Caldwell.
I'll look in on you on Thursday, see how you are.
I know Jake.
I welcome my red brother.
Were they rifled?
What do you want?
The Valley of the Green Mountains is sacred to my people. The White Eyes has no place here.
This is my land, my home.
Once this was all the land of my people, as high as the eagle could fly, as far as a buffalo could walk, before the white man came.
Your people signed a treaty giving up this land.
How many treaties has the white man signed and broken?
Your chief, Colorado, they say he's a man of honor.
Colorado is an old fool. One day, I, Tompa, will be chief, and I will lead my people out of the dark forest into the sun once more, back to the lands of our fathers. Know this, white man. You are not welcome here. You would be better to leave.
You can't scare me off.
And your woman? You have no fear for her?
Where have you been this time?
I dropped by to see Luke Burmack. He has a cold. What'd they want?
Our scalps.
What?
Amy, how many times do I have to tell you you're a housewife, not a doctor?
But, John, these people need me. There's no one around for miles to look after the sick.
A month ago, you almost stepped on a rattler climbing a hill to see that old miner.
Well, he was coming down with something. He had a fever.
Last week, a big mountain cat spooked a horse and you almost turned a wagon over because you had to go pull Dan Hadley's tooth.
Oh, he was in terrible pain.
Oh,
You don't understand.
and now these redskins show up, and they mean business, so that does it, Amy.
Does what?
From now on, you're not leaving this ranch. You're gonna stay home just like other women.
But, John...
Now, I've said it.
Looks like a bumper crop this harvest. Might be able to add on that extra room you've been pestering me about.
The mesoderm constitutes a considerable pad of tissue on each side, extending all the way from the most dorsal to the most ventral part of the body wall. The dorsal mesoderm...
I said the old cow gave pure maple syrup this morning.
That's nice, dear. Unlike the ventral part.
Huh, and the chickens. By gollies, those chickens are laying the most beautiful gold bricks all over the yard.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The central core and structure of the epidermis.
And I might as well be talking to a mule. Make about as much sense.
John, what is the matter with you?
These books, medicine, that's what's the matter.
I'm sorry, John, but there's just so much for me to learn yet.
I put up with it while your father was alive because you had to help him. But after he died and we moved out here, I thought things would be different. But no. No, if you're not off somewhere playing Florence Nightingale, well, you got your nose stuck in those books of your father's.
I know I have neglected you. I don't mean to. It's just that there've been doctors in my family for 100 years. When I was born, my father thought it was the end of the tradition. I went with him on all of his house calls since I was 10 years old. I know he wanted me to continue his work. He even tried to get me into 4 different medical schools. But they refused because I was a woman. If I'd have been born a man, I'd be a doctor today.
I like it better this way.
Then be patient with me. You know I love you.
Show me.
Doctor woman.
Hey, now, wait a minute. You can't just barge in here and... You...
Chief Colero.
Horse sick. You fix, huh?
Where's your horse, Chief? I'm sure this is going to work wonders for your horse. I'm sure it's a touch of colic. Get some oats to put in this brew.
Excuse me.
Achape! Good. Salt sweet?
It's not salt, it's sugar.
Hmm?
Sugar.
Sugar. Horse well. Horse very well. Dr. Woman fits good, very good. Colorado, feel happy. Very happy. Dr. Woman make Colorado feel happy. Here, for you. Dr. Woman, maybe give Colorado more sugar?
Of course.
Sugar.
Sure appreciate your help, Mrs. Caldwell.
Well, you keep that hand quiet, Mr. Osley, and come back in a week.
I'd be right obliged if I could bring my missus over for you to take a look at, Mrs. Caldwell. My Eleanor is fixing to have our 5th young'un. I already got 4 girls.
Anytime, Mr. Osley.
Oh, sure, Will, anytime. Morning, noon, night, breakfast, dinner, supper. Just drop on in. Hey, bring a sick cow if you got one. Sure, Mr. Caldwell. Thanks.
That wasn't very nice, John.
Well, I don't feel very nice. I'm hungry.
Well, I was just going to start when poor Mr. Osley rushed in here, and
Oh, now, Amy. I'm not going to eat sausage and beans again.
Well, it was an emergency, John.
Well, what about me? What do I have to do to get your attention? Break my leg? I mean, it's not bad enough our house smells like a hospital and people waltzing in and out at all hours and my clothes need mending and me working all day with that wild-eyed Indian sitting perched up on top of that hill glaring down at me, but I don't even get fed.
Howdy, Mr. Caldwell.
Huh.
Just came to fetch my wife.
Doctor lady said she'd take a look at her. Oh, yeah, well, I'm afraid she had to wait her turn, Will. You see, there were 3 or 4 ahead of her. Oh, Will you tell the doctor lady that since I couldn't get an appointment for my empty stomach, I went to Denver to eat?
Now, that should be all right in a day or so, with a little more care and less liquor. That must be John. I hope he isn't still angry with me.
Chief Colorado, very sick. Have much pain. Here. He sent me for Dr. Woman.
Where is he?
In woods, near river. Not far from here.
In the woods? Why isn't he at camp?
We were hunting. When pain come, Colorado no can ride pony. He moan very loud.
I'll be right out. Why are we stopping here? I don't see him.
There, in trees.
Where's my wife?
Now, drink all of this, Chief, and the pain will go away. Easy, easy. If it is stomach poisoning.
Amy, are you out of your mind?
He seems to have some kind of stomach poison. These berries look rancid to me. But I think he'll be all right.
You think?
Well, it could be his appendix.
If Colorado dies, Tompa will blame you, the white woman. He'll be chief then, and there'll be no arguing with that bloodthirsty savage.
Yeah. Huh? Pain no gun! Pain gun! Chief Colorado feel good! Pain on gun! Doctor woman, fix Colorado. Good!
All right, Amy. Last night was the end of your medical career. When I get home tonight from gathering firewood, I want to see a decent meal on the table.
I'm fixing a roast.
Whoa, whoa, hey! Leo Kajita Kuya! Isto met na motoka. Why? Why are you doing this? I warned you. This is our land. Leo Kachita Kuya. Wapsi anon!
I thought maybe your appendix. I mean, maybe you were dead, and that's why they grabbed me.
No, doctor woman make me feel good. Colorado good now.
Well, then why'd they try to kill me?
That tree.
That tree?
Tree, horse of wood. Sacred to our people. Very old. Medicine tree of our tribe. Long time. You hit with axe.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that. Hey, you're pretty good.
There. It's not a bad burn. And you'll be on your feet in a couple of days.
Lucky for me, the chief came by.
Cholera was on way to see woman doctor. Maybe get more sugar.
Give him the whole bag, Amy.
Go ahead, Chief. You know the way.
I hope your feet get well soon. I feel...
I know. Thanks.
Are you comfortable?
Mm-hmm. I'm a lucky man.
Oh, the roast is almost done.
Oh, shut up and kiss me, Doc.
Mrs. Colwell? Doc? It's now, Doc. The baby. He's on his way.
Better go ahead, Doc.
Amy Cowell brought many new babies into the world and continued to administer to those who needed her. She never really became an official physician, but to her patients, she was always known as the Lady Doctor. Miners in the Old West had a saying, gold is where you find it. And they often did find it in some very improbable places. In the late 1880s, one of the most unusual discoveries was made by two prospectors named Dan Purcell and Tom Catlin. Not that the territory of Arizona was all that improbable, but their find was. And it started the great pinto bean gold hunt.
Where you been since sunup?
Out? Looking? Didn't find no gold. But I bought us some beans.
You rode all the way into Phoenix to buy some beans?
No, I'm at the freighter heading north for Sunflower. He sold them to me.
It don't bother you none. Looking for gold and coming back with beans?
Man gotta eat, Dan.
Well, we'll eat a lot better. You get them beans soaking early. You ain't gonna pick through them first?
Why?
Because your last batch had so much gravel it dang near busted a tooth.
Pick. Picky pick. Picky pick.
How's that?
Nothing.
You ever think of the time it took somebody to put all that gravel in them beans, Tommy?
No, I never gave it much thought.
Well, you should. We might get ourselves a job at it sometime.
Yeah, I suppose somebody got to do it.
Sure. Bet you never seen a sack of beans that wasn't half gravel. Hey, that one's a dandy.
Dan? Look it.
It's gold.
Gold nuggets?
Them solid gold nuggets.
How do you suppose it got in here?
It must have been scooped up with the beans when the sack was filled.
You mean the beans was growed on ground where gold was scattered?
Yeah. Where'd you leave that freighter?
Who?
The man you bought these beans from. Where'd you leave him?
10 miles north of Phoenix.
Come on. He's going to tell us where he got these.
Why should he do that?
Why shouldn't he? If he knew about the gold, he'd have never sold you the beans in the first place. Come on. Are you sure this is the place?
This is where he sold me the beans.
That's what you said the last two places we stopped.
I know, but I remember he tied his horses to that fence. Of course, he ain't here now.
I can see that.
I know you can, Dan. We can follow him north to Sunflower. It's only 3 days mule ride.
Well, I ain't much for mules. But we're going to find him if I got to ride this miserable critter across the whole territory.
We left yesterday from Camp Verde.
That's how far?
2 days.
More or less?
More.
Oh. Camp Verde.
You know, Verde means green, Dan.
I know what it means. Now he's going to Camp Apache. That's what, 2 weeks away?
More like 3. One, 2, 3.
Left about 2 days ago for Wilcox. Indians say that's a 5-day ride?
6.
I should have known. Oh. I said we might have to cover the whole territory. We dang near have. Wilcox is just ahead.
Wouldn't hurt my feelings none if we just turn back and forget the whole thing. We got plenty.
My hurt feelings ain't what's troubling me. Nope, Tommy. We're gonna find him if we gotta suffer through another 1,000 miles. Come on. Who are you? Why are you following me?
See, Dan, it weren't no 1,000 miles. That's the man.
Well, you better be sure. He's waving that gun like it was a flag.
What do you want?
We would like to buy some beans, sir.
You want to buy some what? That ain't why you've been following me the last couple of weeks. I could feel you out there, lurking, dodging, never more than 2 steps behind.
We ain't been doing no lurking and dodging. We've been more than 2 or 3 days behind you most of the way.
I seen you somewhere before.
Name's Catlin. Meet Dan Purcell. I bought some beans from you outside Phoenix.
Buckner's my name. Clyde Buckner. Now, why'd you follow me here?
Mr. Buckner, pure and simple. We'd like to buy some more of them Double X brand beans.
You must be crazy. Or something. Look, I ain't got any bags of beans, with or without X's. I'm sold out.
Where'd you buy them, Phoenix?
No. San Manuel. At a store.
Much obliged.
But San Manuel's 2 weeks' ride from here.
Mr. Buckner, everything is 2 weeks' ride from where we are.
But beans is beans, no matter where you buy them.
Real funny feeling, Dan. Real funny feeling.
Me too. Had it ever since we left Wilcox. Like somebody's out there.
Lurking. Dodging. When you turn... Nothing. Nothing at all.
You see something?
No. But that don't mean they ain't there. Like Buckner said, 2 steps behind.
What you doing?
Oh, just picking out some of these beans for supper.
No, hide them. We're only a couple hours from San Manuel. We'll eat when we get there.
Is there a bank in San Manuel?
Reckon so. Why?
You figured they think we was crazy if we was to deposit a sack of beans?
We'll see, Tommy. We'll see. Locked solid.
Yeah, it's closed.
The bank's been closed for some time, boys, since the 4th time it was robbed. I'm the sheriff here. Giddings is the name, Justin Giddings. Now, you can just forget about the part of Giddings getting while the getting's good. Now, what can I do for you?
We'd like to deposit this.
What's in it?
Beans.
That's funny.
Sheriff, they've been following us.
Wouldn't be a bit surprised they were, mister. Got any idea who they might be?
No, sir. We never seen them, but they've been after us for 2 weeks now. Lurking, dodging.
He all right?
Of course he is.
Both of you, huh?
Sheriff, these beans got to be kept in a safe place. Will you watch out for them?
You're playing some sort of a game.
No, sir, we're not. We're real serious. We need help.
You sure do.
It's your duty to help us if we ask for it, Sheriff.
No,
not here. They may be watching. Let's go to your office.
All right, boys, we will. But I'm keeping the door open.
Look, that's that Buckner's wagon. Wonder what brings him here.
We was expecting to see Mr. Buckner.
Non sabe. I do not know him, senor.
Well, now you must. This here's his wagon.
You are mistaken. The wagon, she is mine, senor.
No, sirree. I know this wagon.
It is unwise to know too much, senor. Adios.
Oh, yeah? That wagon ain't no concern of ours. Maybe Buckner sold it to him.
He don't look like he'd buy nothing he could steal.
Hey, Tom, look, store. Morning. This the only store in San Manuel?
Yep. Be right with you.
We're looking for a special kind of beans. It comes in a sack with 2 X's on it. You got any?
Nope. But I remember the kind, because the old lady I bought them from tried to buy them back.
And did she?
Nope. I already sold them to a freighter, headed them for Phoenix.
Well, this old lady, you buy all your beans from her?
Yep. Her name's Serafina Martinez. She lives just a couple of miles down the road.
Well, much obliged.
Si. I am Serafina.
Ma'am?
You can't hear, you must pay. $2. Loco.
You see them sacks? Down there. We've been over every inch of this place and still no gold.
It's gotta be here. It's in them beans she sells.
What's the matter?
I don't know. It's that same feeling. Like somebody's waiting and watching.
Let's go.
What do you look for, senor? They are beans. Pinto beans, nothing more. They make chili for my grandchildren.
You must be proud of your grandchildren, eh, Senora?
See? I am old woman. I have nothing else.
Dan, looky over here.
Huh? Here. You better get to the house, Senora.
Mamacita, they bother you?
No.
Mamacita? You know them?
See? My grandchildren. He is Alonso. Very bad. He is Lorenzo. Not so bad. My little Ignacio, not good, not bad, but he is little.
Senors, the bag with the gold. Por favor.
Alonso, gold is all you think. Do you know nothing else?
I know the gold does not grow among the beans.
Who thinks it does?
You do, senor. But you are wrong. We put the gold in with the beans. My brothers and me.
Why would you do a thing like that?
Because we stole it. She does not know this, and she sells the bag of beans.
I know this when you say I must buy back the beans. Do you chase the man who buys them? Do you kill him, huh?
No, Mamacita, no. We just follow him, nothing more.
Then how come you got his wagon?
We only borrowed it, senor. Why should we hurt Senor Buckner? It was he who tells us what you are looking for here in San Manuel.
Well, we didn't steal your gold. If you don't believe us, you just search us.
Then you will take us to where you hide it. Or we kill you.
Hold it right there, Alonzo. Drop the guns. Is this what you've been looking for? Open it, Alonzo.
Beans. Nothing but beans.
You had no right opening that. What's in it was ours.
The gold belongs to the bank at San Manuel. And we're much obliged you went to all the trouble to bring it back. But the beans, now they're yours. All right, let's go.
Where you take them, senor?
Same place we're taking you, Senora, until we find out your part in this.
Coming all the way across Arizona to give back a fortune in gold. Beans.
Don't go getting yourself all riled up, Dan. Hey, that ain't gonna be bad. Here, taste that.
It really doesn't bother you. Looking for gold and coming back with beans.
Like I said, Dan, a man gotta eat.
And like so many frontier characters, they were never heard of again. But Dan Purcell and Tom Catlin are remembered in Western history as the men who started the great pinto bean gold hunt.
আজকের পর্ব মিলিয়ে কিউমুলেটিভ স্কোরে বটম 2 কিন্তু আজকে বাদ পড়ে যাবেন।
যার ভাগ্যে যে দেশ পড়বে সেই কুজিনের সাথে আজকের ফিশ নিয়ে আপনাদেরকে রেসিপিটা তৈরি করতে হবে। আমরা শুরু করতে পারি না আজকে? আজকে তো শুরু করতেই হবে। আর তোমার কাছে তো ফিশ বোর্ড সবসময় রাখা থাকে, সেটা ছাড়া কিভাবে শুরু করব?
ফিশ বোল আমার হাতে চলে এসেছে। আপনারা আজকে যারা রান্না করবেন পার্টিসিপেন্টস একে একে করে এসে আপনাদের চিটস নিয়ে যাবেন।
আরও একবার মনে করিয়ে দিতে চাই, গত পর্বে আপনারা নিজেরাই দেখেছেন যার ভাগ্যে যে দেশ পড়বে সেই কুজিনের সাথে আজকের ফিশ নিয়ে আপনাদেরকে রেসিপিটা তৈরি করতে হবে।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আজকে কিন্তু ফিশ ফিউশনের আমাদের দ্বিতীয় পর্ব। গত পর্ব এবং আজকের পর্ব মিলিয়ে কিউমুলেটিভ স্কোরে বটম 2 কিন্তু আজকে বাদ পড়ে যাবেন। সো নিজের বেস্টটা দিয়ে আপনারা আপনাদের ডিশটা তৈরি করার চেষ্টা করবেন।
আপনাদের চ্যালেঞ্জে অ্যাডভান্টেজ পেতে হলে টপ র্যাঙ্কিংয়ে থাকতে হবে, এতটুকু তো ক্লিয়ার। অ্যাডভান্টেজের কথা যখন বলছি, there is another advantage এই মঞ্চে, which is the black scarf. আজকেও সেম হবে, top scorer will receive the black scarf, and obviously black scarf-এর স্পেশাল অ্যাডভান্টেজ থাকবে, যেটা আজকে পাবেন কুমু। ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফের কি অ্যাডভান্টেজ এটা আমরা একটু পরে বলছি।
তাহলে জাজেস, শুরু করা যাক ফিশ ফিউশন। না না না, ওয়েট, শুরু করা যাক কিভাবে? এখনো তো ওই যে ছোট ছোট মাছগুলো আসি।
ও, আই এম সো সরি, ভুলে গিয়েছিলাম। ফিশ কোথায়? দ্রুত ফিশ নিয়ে আসুন।
কি কি ফিশ আছে সেটা দেখার আগে আপনাদের কাছে কোন কোন দেশ আছে সেটা আগে দেখে নিই। তার মানে কোন কোন কুজিন পড়ছে। আমরা প্রথমে যাচ্ছি অসিতের কাছে,
থাইল্যান্ড।
থাইল্যান্ড খুবই সহজ।
এরপর যাব রূপার কাছে,
আফ্রিকা।
আফ্রিকা। এরপর যাব সেজুতি, মানে আমার জান,
মালয়েশিয়া।
মালয়েশিয়া।
নেক্সট কুমু,
চায়না।
এরপর নিশাত,
আমার পড়েছে ফ্রান্স।
বাহ।
এরপর জানতে চাই লাশিতা,
মিডল ইস্ট। মিডল ইস্ট, ওয়াও।
যেহেতু আমার জন্ম মিডল ইস্টে, সো মিডল ইস্টার্ন কুজিন সম্পর্কে আমার অনেক আইডিয়া ছিল,
যদিও ফিশ নিয়ে আমার সেরকম আইডিয়া ছিল না, বাট প্রত্যেকটা খাবারে কী ধরনের মশলা যায়, কোন প্রসেসে রান্না করতে হয় এবং খেতে কেমন লাগে আমার সেই আইডিয়া ছিল। সো এটা আমার জন্য আসলে একটা বেনিফিট ছিল।
লাকি, তোমার কোন দেশের কুইজিন পড়েছে?
আমি আজকে ব্রাজিল পেয়েছি।
ব্রাজিল
ফিশ বল থেকে আমার কুইজিনটা বের হলো, খোলার পরে দেখলাম যে ব্রাজিল কুইজিন। আমি তো দেখে অবাক যে আল্লাহ, কিভাবে কি করব, জীবনে কখনো করিনি।
তামান্না?
ঘানা।
ঘানা,
ওরে বাবা।
আমার ভাগ্যে পড়েছিল ঘানা কুইজিন, যেটা আমি কখনো রান্না করিনি এবং এটা দেখে আমি খুবই কনফিউজড হয়ে গিয়েছিলাম যে কি করব না করব।
লাস্ট পার্টিসিপেন্টস দিবা।
ইউনাইটেড কিংডম। গুড।
সবচেয়ে বেশি এক্সাইটেড ছিলাম আপনাদের রেসিপি ট্রাই করার জন্য, বাট ফর সাম রিজন আজকের রেসিপিটা পারফেক্ট হয়নি।
আমি বলবো না খুব খারাপ, প্লেটিংটা খুব সিম্পলের মধ্যে ভালো লাগছে। ঘি ভাতটা আমার কাছে সবচেয়ে বেশি ইন্টারেস্টিং লেগেছে।
নারায়ণগঞ্জের নিশাদ, বরিশালের নওশীন।
আমাদের রেসিপি হচ্ছে, আমরা করেছি লাল চালে ঘি ভাত, আর এখানে করেছি হচ্ছে চিংড়ি নারিকেলের থোড়ের ঝোল করেছি, আর সেটা দুজনেই করেছি মোচার বড়া।
আচ্ছা, এইটা কি প্রনের যেটা করা হয়েছে কারি না? পিসগুলো এরকম স্কোয়ার কেন করেছো?
বাসাতে এরকম ঝোল করি তখন এই বাইক সাইজটাই করে করা হয়।
একটু ক্রাঞ্চি, হ্যাঁ, মানে থোড়ের যে একটু মানে কামড় দিলে একটু
সাধারণত হয় একটু পাতলা পাতলা স্লাইস, এটা কিন্তু বেশ মানে কিউব একটা সাইজ, বেশ ক্রাঞ্চিনেস অনেক বেশি। কি ফিশ?
বিফটা দিয়েছি আমরা, বিফ কিমাটা।
বিফ কিমা দিয়েছো? বিফ কিমা আর কলার মোচা।
কলার মোচাটা আমরা হচ্ছে প্রথমে কলার মোচার ভিতরে তো একটা মানে এর মতো থাকে, কষ থাকে বা যেটা থাকে, এটার জন্য আমরা একটু হলুদ আর লবণ দিয়ে মাখায় রেখেছিলাম। দেন হচ্ছে এটা একটু ব্লান্স করে তারপর ব্লেন্ড করে নিয়েছি। সাথে একটু টেস্ট আনার জন্য আমরা অল্প পরিমাণ কিমাটা ইউজ করেছি।
ভালো ছিল, কিন্তু আমার কাছে কিউবটা মনে হয় যেন কিউবটা না দিয়ে পাতলা স্লাইসটা খেতে মুখে ভাল লাগে। কিউবটা অনেক বেশি পরিমাণে ক্রাঞ্চিনেস আছে, আর যেহেতু প্রনটা সফট, দুটোর মধ্যে আমার লেমনের ফ্লেভারটা, পাতার ফ্লেভারটা অসুবিধা লাগছে। ওকে ম্যাম, থ্যাংক ইউ। তারপরে গুড ট্রাই ছিল।
টিম এফ, আমি আজকে সবচেয়ে বেশি এক্সাইটেড ছিলাম আপনাদের রেসিপি ট্রাই করার জন্য, বাট ফর সাম রিজন আজকের রেসিপিটা পারফেক্ট হয়নি।
আমি আর কি বলবো, মানে যেখানে আপনি টপ স্কোরার ছিলেন আর আপনি নিজেই আপনার পার্টনারকে বেছে নিয়েছেন আর আপনার অনেক সুযোগ সুবিধা ছিল, সেখান থেকে দুজন মিলে দুজনের কম্বিনেশনে, আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ডিংয়ে এই মহামঞ্চে এসে আরও একটু মানে থাকে না, আশা বেড়ে যায়, আপনাদের প্রতি সেই আশাটা বেড়ে গিয়েছিল। আমি বলবো না খুব খারাপ, প্লেটিংটা খুব সিম্পলের মধ্যে ভালো লাগছে। ঘি ভাতটা আমার কাছে সবচেয়ে বেশি ইন্টারেস্টিং লেগেছে। বড়াটা সল্টটা ব্যালেন্স হলে এটা খুবই একটা পারফেক্ট বড়া হতো, কারণ এটার মধ্যে মনে হয় একটু লেমন পাতা দিয়েছেন, তাই না? একটু লেমন জেস্ট দিয়েছেন, এটার ফ্লেভারগুলো আসছে, মুখে পাওয়া যাচ্ছে। জাস্ট সল্টিটা একটু বেশি হয়ে যাওয়াতে সব কিছু মিলিয়ে কেমন যেন একটা হয়েছে। থ্যাংক ইউ।
কস্টিং ঠিক আছে নিশাদ?
থ্যাংক ইউ নিশাদ এবং নৌশীন।
খেয়ে নিচ্ছি, ওরা কেন খাওয়াচ্ছে? লেবু কেন ওটার মধ্যে দিচ্ছে? লেবু কেন পড়ে যেতে বলছে?
সময় হয়েছে রাজনু স্টোরে যাবার এবং সেখান থেকে আপনাদের কি কি ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্টস লাগবে সেটা নিয়ে আসতে হবে। আর বরাবরের মতো আমাদের সময়
15 মিনিটস। সো আপনাদের সময় শুরু হচ্ছে এখন। সো আজকে যে নজন রান্না করছেন আপনাদের সময় 1 ঘন্টা, আর সেই সময় শুরু হচ্ছে এখন।
কি নিচ্ছি পুরো কেন খাওয়া হচ্ছে? লেবু কেন কামড়ে দিচ্ছে? লেবু কেন পড়ে দিতে বলছে?
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আর মাত্র 30 মিনিটস বাকি আছে। অনলি 30 মিনিটস।
টেস্ট খুব মজার। ওয়ান অফ দ্য বেস্ট ম্যাশ পটেটো।
ওয়াও।
Roasted tomato and cheese stuffed crispy chicken based with mushroom risotto.
যে 800 টাকা হয়েছিল এটাকে আমি সেল করতে চাচ্ছি 2500 টাকায়। দ্যাট ইজ ওকে।
এবারে চট্টগ্রামের প্রতিযোগী উর্মি, আপনার খাবার নিয়ে চলে আসুন।
চিকেন পাই উইথ প্যান জুস, সাথে ছিল ম্যাশ পটেটো উইথ সতে পেঁয়াজ।
ভিতরে চিকেনটা কিভাবে করেছেন?
চিকেনটা আমি প্রথমে ছোট টুকরা করছিলাম, একটু সতে করেছিলাম, এরপরে আবার হাত দিয়ে শেডেড করে আমি এটাকে রান্না করে নিয়েছি।
কতক্ষণ বেক করেছেন?
আমি টোটাল 30 মিনিট বেক করেছি।
পাইটা স্লাইটলি আন্ডারডান, হ্যাঁ, অল দ্য ওয়ে কুক হয়নি, আর একটু রাখতে হতো। ঠিক আছে, ভিতরে ফিলিংটা ইজ নাইস। ম্যাশ পটেটোটা অনেক মজা হয়েছে। প্লেটিং সুন্দর ছিল, নিট ছিল, ওভারঅল গুড ট্রাই।
একটু নিচের অংশটা আরেকটু যদি বেক হতো ভালো হতো, বাট টেস্ট ইজ ভেরি গুড, ভালো।
ওভারঅল খুবই ভালো, প্লেটিং সুন্দর, টেস্ট খুব মজার। ওয়ান অফ দ্য বেস্ট ম্যাশ পটেটো।
ওয়াও।
কস্টিংটা পুরোমি প্রপার হয় নাই। কস্টিংটা আগেন আমি সবার জন্যই বলবো, ওভারঅল এই প্লেটিংয়ে কস্টিংটা লাগবে। এই প্লেটটা বানাতে আমার কত টাকা লেগেছে আর এই প্লেটটাকে আমি কত টাকায় সেল করতে পারি, ঠিক আছে? সো কস্টিংটা প্রপার হয়নি। থ্যাংক ইউ।
এবারে কুষ্টিয়ার প্রতিযোগী জিনাত, আপনার রেসিপি নিয়ে চলে আসুন।
roasted tomato and cheese stuffed crispy chicken based with mushroom risotto.
রোস্টেড টমেটোসগুলো কোথায়? এগুলা
না,
ভিতরে
ভেতরে
ফিলিংয়ে রোস্ট করে নিয়েছিলেন না?
ওভেনে হচ্ছে রোস্ট করেছিলাম। ফার্স্টে হচ্ছে একটু শ্যালো ফ্রাই করে হালকা ছটি করে নিয়ে ওইটাকে আমি বেঁকে দিয়েছিলাম।
সো আপনার রেসিপিতেই যখন বলা আছে যে রোস্টেড টমেটোস, ওটার উপর ফোকাসটা দিতে হবে, রাইট? সো টমেটোসগুলো ভিতরে কাঁচা মনে হয়, ইটস নট ফুললি রোস্টেড। রোস্টেড হলে কালারটাও চেঞ্জ হয়ে যাবে, টেক্সচার চেঞ্জ হয়ে যাবে, অ্যান্ড দের ইজ গোইং টু বি আ রোস্টেড ফ্লেভার, যেটা আসছে না, রাইট? কাঁচা রয়ে গেছে। চিকেনটা ইটসেলফ ইজ মজা, আই থিঙ্ক চিকেনটা সুন্দরভাবে কুক হয়েছে। রিজোটোটা হয়নি, রিজোটোর ফ্লেভার্সগুলো প্রপার হচ্ছে না। আপনার রাইসের কুকটা ঠিক ছিল, বাট কনসিস্টেন্সি এটা আরেকটু শুকাতে হতো। আরেকটু শুকালে আপনার রাইসগুলো দেখা যেত, অ্যান্ড ইটস নট ফ্লেভারফুল। বাট আপনার রেসিপির নামেই ছিল রোস্টেড টমেটোস আর মাশরুম রিজোটো, সো ও দুটার ফ্লেভার আসছে না।
ভালো ছিল, চিকেনটা ভালো ছিল।
গুড ট্রাই, ভালো লাগলো। থ্যাংক ইউ। কস্টিং
সেম প্রবলেম ওভারঅল।
ফুল মানে টোটাল আমার 3টা পোরশন মিলে 800 খরচ হয়েছে। আমি সেল করব 3টা পোরশন হচ্ছে 2500।
ঠিক আছে, সো নেক্সট টাইম থেকে এটাই লিখে নিয়ে আসবেন। আমি ইন্ডিভিজুয়ালি যেটা দেখছিলাম, ইন্ডিভিজুয়ালি ঠিক আছে, বাট আমরা তো এটাকে একটা প্লেট হিসাবে সেল করব। আপনি যেটা বলছেন ওটা ঠিক আছে, যে 800 টাকা হয়েছিল এটাকে আমি সেল করতে চাচ্ছি 2500 টাকায়, দ্যাট ইজ ওকে। আচ্ছা, থ্যাংক ইউ।
San đi vào hoạt động từ năm 1996. Viết nội dung sau thành một đoạn. Sự từ lối hợp Yes. Thế là đơn giản, thế là đơn giản, thế là hả? Một chấm ba. 1.2 lĩnh vực hoạt động của Masan. Ok. Ban đầu từ Nga đến chuyển hướng Việt Nam là trụ sở Hồ Chí Minh. Một cái này Masan đại mình sản xuất các đặc biệt đại mạnh sản xuất, đặc biệt có sản phẩm nổi tiếng. Trong giai đoạn 2013-2020, Masan mở rộng các khai thác mũi pháo và tài chính Techcombank. Hiện nay thì Masan định hướng là Voi Apply. Đấy. Đó. Masan là tập đoàn hàng tiêu dùng này, nông sản này, đó, bán lẻ thương mại điện tử, e-commerce, ok, Bri, nông nghiệp và thực phẩm, Mid Daily. Nó ok. Tắt này đi, ok. OBS, League of Legends. Quên á. Masan History gì đó, chuẩn dead đó. Lấy được con model mo làm cái sơ là binh trung. Có thể hiểu nổi được trái tim khi đã lỡ yêu rồi. Chả yêu một người vô tâm, từng lời hứa như vết dao lạnh lùng thắt vào sâu trái tim này. Nice. Cái gì nhỉ? Khiến tim này càng thêm đau. Let's go. Geology a punch. Cho một chủ bé xịn đi, một chủ bé băn xịn nhất đi. Thể hiểu nổi được trái tim khi đã lỡ yêu rồi. Bảy ông này chắc kinh ấy. Sống tốt hơn ấy cứ mãi dối lừa. Nó chưa đủ ạ. Anh thay đổi là không được rồi. Nhận đây. Vẹp. Nâng cấp. Event là sao mình không chơi ta? Event price. How? Monster Fruit, Dark Lord Fruit 10.000 Dạ. Bài 10 3.000 X2 Immortal Chance. Ôi không. Ơi khi anh xa một lời chỉ biết im. Khá lực quá. Vì lặng im sẽ giết chết con tim. Kỷ bao là thế giới, nhưng trong anh thế giới chỉ là 10 phút 12 con. Yêu được anh. Ồ, đi trên này cơ. Bẹp. Giao khai thép. Không. Dìu dắt.